Hi, everybody. Sunday morning, super cold. The wind has calmed down a little bit. It's only 18 miles an hour today. We were supposed to have rain all afternoon, and right before I left, it said snow starting in your area around 1 o'clock. It's so much thicker today. Last night I watched this video. I don't remember who the creator was. It was something soul, like your soul. And had like 1.4 million views. The title was something like why you don't like company, or I swear I just saw a snowflake. I don't know. I'll have to relook it up. And then this morning I watched one about being a single woman. Something like living on your own, being a single woman. Yes, it is snowing. Watching those two videos, I don't think I've ever felt so understood, validated in my entire life. I had no idea why I felt the way I felt, why I never wanted to have people over, but apparently so many people feel that way. Especially that video about why you never really want to have company, and being an introvert, which I totally am. But until like the last 10 years, maybe 15, time flies by, I never had a word for why or what my generation and above called homebodies. Oh, they're a homebody. They don't like to go out. And as true as that is, we now call us introverts, right? In my whole adult life, I never liked having company over. I never really wanted to be around groups of people. It was like I could never just be me. I always had to put that mask on and put the fake smile on, conform to how everybody else was. Because if not, you had your mother-in-law, your sister-in-laws. What's wrong with you? Why don't you ever want company? Why are you always so quiet? And it's not that I didn't like them. Well, that's probably not even true. I tolerated them, right? I didn't choose them. They just came with the package, right? If that makes sense. And I didn't believe what they believed. I didn't want what they wanted. I was never the one to have, oh, I have to have this. Everybody has it. Everybody is wearing this. That wasn't me. I purposely didn't get the things that were popular because I didn't, how do like everybody was the same, and it was fake. It was, I don't know. It was really strange. I'm not sure I can explain it. But it's not that I do like people, like maybe one or two at a time. Anything over that for a length of time, I am home. I go home later and I am just so mentally exhausted. And even like listening to music or having a TV on, it like physically hurts. it's, I know, maybe some of you thinking I'm such a weirdo. And maybe a lot of you can relate to it. But yeah, just hearing everything that was said in that video, it all made sense in my brain for the first time in my adult life. And I'll link it, because if you feel that way too, I think it would really help. And it, it kind of feels like the video itself is AI, like the video part of it, and probably the voice. But there was a whole lot of truth and a whole lot of understanding. I feel like I finally got that one part of my life actually figured out. And then the other one was about, women choosing to live alone, not have a partner, and why that is. And that was 100% true. Like after my divorce, I wanted nothing to do with any man at all, any shape or form. Nope. The abuse that I had suffered my whole life, from the time I actually have a memory to divorce, I was good. I needed to fix myself. I actually needed to know who Gina was. It's pretty deep, I know. I don't even know if I'm going to put this in the video. This might be too deep for weight loss. I don't know. Well, maybe this can be it. Story time and a walk. Ah, the horse is back down there again. How is this tree still holding on to all its leaves? It amazes me that a tree can grow from a rock. I finally warmed up. It was cold this morning. It was like 27 degrees. Every now and again I see some snowflakes, but it's just a few. And it stops. As quickly as it starts, it's all over. Just got a notification on my phone that rain's gonna start at 11:34. It's 11:19 and we're still at least 2 miles, probably 2.5 miles away from home. I've just been walking so fast. I haven't really been recording too much. I've just been picking up the pace, see if that will help. I'll tell you, my heart rate is up there. And that's what we want, right? Get in that fat burning zone. I walked a lot further than I planned to. I was just so into it, lost in my thoughts. Yeah, I think I got to take my coat off for a little bit. And to think I was so cold when I first started. Let's hope we get home before the rain. If it's a little light rain, who cares? But if it's heavy rain, I'm gonna care. Well, 2 minutes to go before it's supposed to start to rain, and I'm still quite a ways away from home. Actually, not too far. I'm closer than I thought. I'm gonna be well over 5 miles today, which is good because I did not eat good last night. Not even close. I ate processed, greasy, salty food. I had. Now, none of this is homemade. It's all store-bought, all full of chemicals, bad food. But I did enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. I had curly fries, spicy curly fries, onion rings, and garlic bread knots. And then I had a couple of pieces of chocolate. I enjoyed some nasty, unhealthy, delicious food last night. At first I was feeling bad about it, but I said, you know what? You've been living off of soups. So I indulged, got it out of my system. And after this walk, I got to make some soups. So I'm going to set myself up for getting back on track, having a successful week. And you know what? I'm totally okay with it. It's not very often I spoil myself. Spoil? Is it spoiling? It's probably not. I indulged. Yeah, I indulged. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I am in awe. It's unreal. I don't understand it, but I am very grateful. And I will see everybody on the next walk.